What is going on with all of my people of social media? I am D Venom, along with Feathered Friends. Thank you guys for joining us in regard to addiction, relapse, and recovery. Any amount of your guys' positive energy shown on not only this social media platform, but all of my social media platforms are always welcomed. And with that being said, I just made it home from a 12-step NA meeting, and I collected another one, you guys. Hold on one second. I don't want to drop them, even though I'm pretty sure they won't get damaged, but okay. 2, 4, 6, 7. I have 7 sobriety coins thus far, you guys. I am so happy with myself. I made it this far. I thought I had less sobriety coins than this. I thought I only had 5. Come to find out, I had 6. And then I collected the 7th one as of tonight. Anyway, y'all remember this because I'm going to be quizzing y'all about this shit. So I have 7 sobriety coins. Wait, let me recount. Yeah, 7. I wanted to make sure. 7 sobriety coins, and I have this keychain from Recovia. Remember this, you guys. So I have 8 sobriety items all together. Oh my God. Anyway, I want to foreshadow something. I met a fantastic woman by the name of Monica Hansen on my podcast. Monica has a podcast called Real Talk Recovery, if I'm not mistaken, on Podbean. And she had an episode that she released in regard to peer support specialists. And I have a peer support certificate, and I'm wanting to get into that role really bad. So she has some very informative information in regard to her episode that she released. Anyway, I started following her, and in return, she started following me. So one night I did a live episode, and before I knew it, she joined in. I didn't quite know who she was. So she introduced herself and, broke the ice. And I was just like, oh my God, this is Ms. Mo, blah, 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 blah. So we had a pretty long conversation with each other and some other podcasters as well. But I got the chance to interview her that particular night, and she has a fantastic story. Anyway, tonight we are going live on Podbean at 10 o'clock p.m. on her particular platform. Again, I think it's Real Talk Recovery, and it's going to be myself and her. Anyway, we're going to be talking about addiction, relapse, recovery, success, all of that stuff. And we don't hold back in regard to interviews and what we talk about. So if you have sensitive ears, you may not want to join the conversation, but or listen to it more or less, because we don't filter too much of anything. But I'm a little nervous considering I'm on the opposite end of things. I usually interview people. I've been interviewed a few times on Podbean, but I'm more of the interviewer. So to be on the opposite side, I'm a tinge nervous, but I'm going to handle this professionally. And, so if you guys feel like joining us, feel free to do that on Podbean. More or less, I will probably get the episode link and go from there. I'm not sure if we're going to Zoom this or if we're going to do it on Podbean. I'm not sure. Either or. I have to get prepared because we're about to get ready to, go live here sometime soon. Anyway, aside from that, I want to shout out Recovia. I went there. Oh my God, I've been so busy lately. I can't even, I think it was Tuesday, Wednesday, I went to Recovia. And on Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday, they gave me a piss cup. And I was a little upset, and then I thought about it, and I'm just like, this is exactly what you wanted. with your last therapist and not trying to throw salt again, on a wound or whatever. I had a fantastic therapist, but I just wasn't getting what I needed from them, so I had to move on. Anyway, they weren't holding me accountable, and nobody was holding me accountable, not even my own fucking family. This is why I continued to do what the fuck I wanted to do in regard to relapse, drugs, and some everything else. Nobody was holding me accountable. I told my then therapist that I wanted them to hold me accountable for my actions and drug test me. And if I come back dirty, drop my ass or threaten to drop me or do something, but just hold me accountable. And this is something that they never did. So I have a huge respect for Recovia, because when I thought about it, I'm like, this is my second drop what they asked. Because the first time that I went in for, the initial intake, I had to take a piss test. And the Wednesday that just passed, I had to take a piss test. So this is my second piss test with Recovia, and I absolutely enjoy this, because this definitely will keep me on the straight and narrow, because I'm getting dropped, and I don't want to go to Recovia dirty, So this definitely is another huge protective barrier in regard to me staying away from that word relapse. So I have the meetings, I have Recovia, I have them piss tests, I have my own strength and my own self. I have the spiritual realm, I have my family. Now that, we've been talking a little bit more in depth in regard to my addiction and whatever the case may be. So, they're having my back a lot more than what they did in the past. So I have a lot of barriers in front of me in the event that something goes wrong and I may feel like I want to relapse. So I'm happy. Thank you, Recovia, for doing this. It definitely will keep me on the straight and narrow. Anyway, I need to reach out to Monica, and actually, let me give you guys her information. You can find her on Podbean. Like I said, Real Talk Recovery, I do believe that's her platform. Her name is spelled M as in Mary, O-N as in Nancy, I-Q-U-K-A. And the last name, Hanson. This is the person that will be interviewing me live on their show tonight on Podbean. And catch them on Facebook. Same spelling of the name, M as in Mary, O-N as in Nancy, I-Q-U-K-A, Hanson. And then after that, they have, I forgot what you call them things, but they're like smiley faces. Miss Hanson. So you won't be able to miss her by, putting that Miss Hanson in there. She's sitting on the porch hugging someone. She's melanin and in Portland, Oregon. You will see her sobriety date, I think it's 7/7/21, and you will see that she's a master sobriety coach, et cetera, et cetera. She has links on there so you can get more information, blah, blah, blah. So I wanted to shout her out for the simple fact that I think Monica's doing big things. She's saving people or trying to save people like I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm putting it all out there just like she's putting it all out there in regard to her stories in order to bring people to the light. Anyway, let me get ready for this interview. And so I have, yes, I'm so happy about these, you guys. I'm so happy about these. I just love hearing them in my hands. Oh, I don't want to, let me be careful. Yes, you guys. All right, let me put these things away. Let me get prepared for this Zoom meeting or however she wants to do it and go from there. All right, you guys be good. Happy sober living and namaste.